Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Nasty hitting you up with the Grand Theft Auto commentary. Now, this is going to be different than anything I've ever done. It's just Grand Theft Auto, not Call of Duty. I can go around, I can shoot hookers, I can kill the police, I can do anything. In Call of Duty, you can kill 5-year-old kids who squeak on the mic. So, as you can see, it's going to be very different. Now, this is going to be a weekly series that I'm going to be doing. It could be on any game. It doesn't have to be on Grand Theft Auto. It doesn't have to be on Call of Duty. Anything that I feel like fucking doing, I'll do. And I might have guests, I might have other people playing with me, just anything's possible. But this is episode number 1. This is gonna be me. I'm riding solo for this one, and you can watch me play Grand Theft Auto. But let's cut to the chase. This is weekly update number 1, and here I'm gonna be filling you on anything Grand Theft Auto 5 related. Now I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 4 because Grand Theft Auto 5 is not out yet. So if you use logic there, you can figure that out. But let's cut to it. So this is about what I want to see in Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm really hoping that it will be something good. And I love Grand Theft Auto 4. I love everything about it. I think it's a perfect game. 10 out of 10 to that. I really love it. And same with Red Dead Redemption. Now that's not Grand Theft Auto. This is Red Dead Redemption. The difference is, one game you're running around and you're driving cars, shooting hookers. The other game, you're running around shooting hookers and you're riding horses. So yeah, not that much different. But the thing is, in Red Dead Redemption, there's a lot more objectives you can do. There's mobs you can go out and kill, or mob areas, and there's just a ton of shit that you can do in Red Dead Redemption as compared to GTA 4. In the free roam for GTA 4, you can just run around, get cars, do whatever. There's no real objectives at all. You just do whatever the fuck you want. Now that goes for the same with Red Dead. Do whatever the fuck you want, but at the same time, there's objectives. There's things you can do that make it even more fun. You can get titles. You can make posses, gang up, defend an area. There's just so much stuff that you can do. And what I'm hoping to see in Grand Theft Auto 5 is a little bit of a combination of both. And you know, you're gonna have the openness of GTA 4. You can get any car you want, just fly a helicopter in the air, jump out, shoot some people on the way down, to do whatever the fuck you want. And also with Red Dead, we're going to have objectives. You can make posses, or I guess you can make gangs. It's going to be more modern times, so you can make gangs of people and possibly have areas with mobs. Or maybe in Grand Theft Auto 5, you can make a big gang. You can go rob a bank and try to escape from the cops, and everybody's trying to get you because you have a ton of cash. And I think that would be pretty fun, honestly. If you have things like that, that'll just be crazy fun with Grand Theft Auto 5, where you can make gangs and just do whatever with objectives. And with Red Dead Redemption, you can get titles. You have the option of getting titles and different horses and shit. So maybe with Grand Theft Auto 5, you can get titles as well, new characters, and also you can get possibly maybe new cars or new car upgrades at least, and you could save your garage. So basically you have a designated garage area in multiplayer, so you can go possibly into the garage and pick cars that you have saved or something in multiplayer. I think that would be pretty cool. And then also you probably will have a helipads where you can have helicopters. So it's kind of like the Saints Row. You know, Saints Row, you have a helipad and you have a garage. You can customize your character, things like that. I'm more of a fan of Grand Theft Auto than I am of Saints Row, but I love Saints Row too. But I'm more loyal to Grand Theft Auto. I'm more of a Grand Theft Auto fanboy. So that's some of the things I hope to see in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it just looks very interesting. That would be very interesting to see what will come out in the future. And also with Grand Theft Auto 5, I'd like to see some, you know, like a good campaign basically. I mean, Grand Theft Auto is and Red Dead, any Rockstar games known for having like 90 to 100 campaign missions, which I love. I think that's great. But maybe the missions could be a little bit more. How do I put this? I mean, I love the Grand Theft Auto. I really do like the campaign missions. I think they're good missions, but there's this one mission in Grand Theft Auto where it's a bank robbery, and you go rob the bank, you try to escape from the cops. I like missions like that, whereas compared to other missions where you're driving somebody around and maybe shoot a couple guys and run away. That's the kind of things I like, and I would like to see that. I would like to see more of the bank robbery missions compared to drive somebody around in a car missions. I think that would be great. Just more action like that. Whereas, you know, driving a person around in a car, I don't think that's a lot of action. So that would be great to see. And also with Red Dead, you can maybe, no, Red Dead doesn't do this, but maybe you can carry over some things in the campaign into multiplayer. So maybe things you unlock in the campaign will carry over to multiplayer. So maybe you'll unlock like some sort of camo or weapon in the campaign. Maybe you can bring that over into multiplayer, so it encourages people to play the single player, whereas just go straight to free roam and mess around. That'll be cool. Just different things you can do to unlock weapons and camos and cars or characters or whatnot in campaign. That'll be, and carry that over into multiplayer. That is what I would really like to see, because when you play campaign, it's not, I mean, you get to, if you beat the 100 missions or 99, however missions there are in GTA, I mean, you do get a good sense of accomplishment, but that doesn't really affect multiplayer at all. So, maybe that could affect, if that could affect multiplayer, that'll encourage more people to beat the campaign. That'll just be great, encourage people to play single player. And also, I think there should be a co-op campaign mode as well, or co-op single player mode. Well, that doesn't make sense. Just co-op campaign mode. I think that'll be great. So you can have at least maybe like 2 or 3 people, and you can do the missions together. I think that would be great. And then also with the free roam, so instead of having free roam, if you guys don't feel like playing free roam, you could possibly go to the campaign and do campaign missions, or even better, have co-op missions, have co-op campaign, and you and your friend could play co-op campaign, or even you and plus 3 other friends just can go play the campaign and go play a co-op campaign. There's special missions, and maybe those missions tie in to the single player campaign. That would be incredible to see. I'll be just amazing if they would do that. And I love playing campaign with friends. It's a very fun thing where you're all going towards an objective. It's just very fun. It's a very fun thing to do. And that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, I love everything that Grand Theft Auto is. I mean, of course, I'm hoping to see better graphics, more vehicles, more helicopters, and there's a rumor that there's going to be sharks in the water, so that'll be cool. You can jump out of a helicopter, or no, you can fly in a helicopter and jump out and try to swim back to shore without getting eaten by sharks or something. That'll be like a fun game you could do, and avoid the sharks, something like that. That'll be fun. And basically, also another thing I'd like to see is more areas compared to Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4 is huge. I mean, the area is very big, but maybe have more detailed area instead of just cityscape. Have maybe like a city along with like a beach area, and then have like a forest or just something, just more detailed area, more detailed landscape. That would be very nice, and I would love that, along with the improved graphics, and that'll make everything cool. Well, and along with that, more just like maybe you could go to different areas. Maybe there's San Andreas, one city, and you could like go to another, and you can go to Liberty City. So basically, you can go to an airport, click I want to go to Liberty City, and it'll take you to Liberty City, or I want to go to like some other city, and it'll take you to there. That would be very cool if they could do that and have tons of people in each city you could transfer over. That would just be incredible. Alright, so that wraps it up. I hope you have enjoyed this video on what I would like to see on Grand Theft Auto 4, or not Grand Theft Auto 4, sorry, Grand Theft Auto 5. So don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff. That would be much appreciated. And this has been weekly update with Nasty, and hope to